Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. Okay, this is take one of the read to for today, and it is Love a Girl. So this is gonna be a Love a Girl. Let it all fall into place. So this is just promoting loving the place that you're in and just showing gratitude on the way back from our appointment. We had a nail appointment, eyebrows, and yeah, nails, eyebrows, right, Rory? And so we were just talking about just being grateful for the, you just noticed that? Just being grateful for things we have. Pause, be right back. Projection, what are you doing? What are you doing, booby?
On audio video.
So on the kiosk, like it's not the kiosk, but on our board we have the Neoteric Feminine Guidebook deck, but we're not doing that. I was going to pick that deck up, and actually I'm just going to use the Clueless Guidebook deck and just get into the read. But like I said, we're talking about giving gratitude and just not to make it too deep, but just looking around and kind of seeing what you have and not thinking of the things that you have as too little or too big, but just being in the place that you're in, knowing that there is more to be had, but with what you do have, making it resourceful, useful, and making it count for its best. So I think that is really the message that I have for you guys, is loving the place that you're in. And I think it's a really great message as we're coming into the end part of this Valentine's Day weekend. I think this weekend is going to be an example for showing love in all ways possible. It just doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be through friendship, family. However, just having that extra oomph of what you put forward and seeing if you can, put more out there than you normally would. And also having acceptance for what is received, and also having extra leverage to give. Sometimes you're like, I don't have that to give. But if you do put out a little bit more, maybe a little more will come back, right? So, yeah, I'm going to shuffle the cards. We're going to do a spread of 12. So we have a lot coming in pretty fast at this time. The Nine of Swords. This is when Dion was in the car. She gets on the highway. She's not prepared for it, but she manages it. She is put into a hot seat situation, but she handles it very well, even though she's super scared. So maybe acting in a place of fear, but it turns out that you tackle that fear, right? We also have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the comparative card, or feeling as though maybe those around you are in a place where they are just looking all the same except for you, right? You're standing out in a place where everyone looks the same. We also have the Two of Pentacles. This is infinite energy that's interchangeable, and they're complementing each other. It's different colors, but they are complementary to one another. I'm saying it like a person, so maybe that's the message. It could be a person. Queen of Cups. That's someone that's representative of being stern, who's rooting for you, but maybe in a way that's just going to be assertive, direct, to the point, but know that they have your back. We have the Hangman and Hangman energy. And you know what? Let me read that card. I don't ever think I read the card. So, having the most tardies might seem like a failure, but Travis embraces the meaning of the Hangman and stops to look at it from another angle. This is a change in perspective. He sees it as an accomplishment. The Hangman upright reminds you to be more like Travis. This is like no, I don't curse much, but it's like no fucks energy, right? And You know why it's funny, boo. It's no fucks energy. It's like literally I'm like balls to the wall. I'm just gonna do this thing and go forth with it. And sometimes you'll be pleasantly surprised. You don't have to let go of all your old habits, just the ones that might be holding you back. So it's like, again, changing perspective, changing behavior, whatever is gonna kind of push you forward out of this, any space that you might have you fearful. You have the World card at this time. You're in the spotlight. You're in the spotlight with the World card because you have the phone calls there. It's kind of significant to the Empress energy. She's holding the call. I can't get my words. She's holding the phone out as if she's anticipating a call. So something's calling you at this time where you'll be on display, but in the best way, because I love the mini dress. The dress is giving. I love the heels. The heels are giving, and she's just like she's in her vibe, at this time. Aaron's just smiling behind the camera. It's funny. So we have the Five of Pentacles. We've been getting this a lot. This is when Cher is in the valley and she has an experience where she gets robbed, basically. She gets robbed, but the thing about it is that she has to call on someone for help, like in a position where it's like it's unexpected. Maybe I don't know. I'm taking a pause as to what I'm getting from this card. It's like when it happens, she's like, "Oh, not my Elias," and the guy is not aware as to what Elias is as a brand. So maybe it's like not stepping away from the material attachments and really embracing what seems to be important. And I think in that moment she has that realization like, okay, well, at the end of the day it's gone, right? So maybe it's not that important of like all of these things that I thought was important. Maybe it's not. And I think that's the real gift out of that situation is like, it's a loss, but it's not a loss because it helps her to like kind of see new perspectives. And I think out of that situation, she does that Pismo Beach relief volunteer opportunity where she kind of sees things from a different perspective. And then also she goes to support Travis at his competition. So it gives her an opportunity to put her attention in another direction. Maybe something helps you to push you towards another direction. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So if you are being pushed towards another direction, it's because of this. Whoever is up there that's looking down on you, they're guiding you in another direction at this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We have the Two of Wands. This is Travis and Ty. It's their connection that's like, even the 2 phone calls. It's like it's unspoken. Their connection is unspoken because they're having a little small talk in the lunch line, but it's automatic. And then you have the stars and the hearts behind it. It's a universal vibe. We have the Hierophant at this time as well. Maybe you're being taught something. 2 people are being taught something as it pertains to love, finances, material wealth. Maybe something in regards to that is being showcased to you at this time, or being put in front of you. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is Cher like going over her outfits. Maybe it's some sort of reason where you'll have to be like getting your outfits together, or like maybe reviewing your outfit of some sort. Everybody always talks about with Clueless, that was the coolest point. Like I think this is the 90s and she's going through this virtual Rolodex of outfits she can choose. It just to show you now when we look back, it was some form of like AI and implementing that in a way that it was ahead of its time. Maybe you're someone who's ahead of your time as well. We also have the 8 of Swords. This is a lot of written communication that is, all I hear is, it's electrifying. It's like, it's a lot of written communication coming forth. So that is, what? Eight of Swords. Is it Eight of Swords? Yeah, so Eight of Swords. So it says, if you're not satisfied with a first offer, be confident that it's simply a starting point to negotiation. So maybe you'll be negotiating some offer in the near future. This is a sign to silence your inner critique and speak up. Let those negative thoughts out, and you'll have a lot more room to consider a new perspective. You might not get exactly what you want, but you will get closer to what you actually need. So whatever's coming forth is going to be in what you need. Like, maybe if it is an offer, maybe it's a higher number that you thought of, but maybe what's being offered to you is going to be just enough for what you need. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then what's facing up is the King of Swords. Is Lawrence's character. This is Lawrence. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so this is Lawrence's character in the way that this is when he's in the bathroom supporting his friend, making a rash decision of going bald, right? But it's a level of confidence that comes with being bald. Obviously I'm bald, but you know, just saying, like, acquiring that level of confidence to like be in the room and showcase yourself in a way that is very bold and no fucks. You know, maybe the title of this should be No Fucks rather than Love a Girl. I might change it to that. And I think that's where we will close this read, because this is our nighttime read for 2/11. And it talks about just following your purpose. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I know it was quirky and cool and all over, but I mean, you'll get that sometimes when you come here. I hope that you guys receive this message. Check out the link in my bio. That's just a joke. But honestly, I put in my bio, if you do want to support the channel, if you come on here pretty consecutively, we have a link to where you can support the channel. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.